Okay, so we have this equation. We don't expect a continuous solution on negative 1, 1. I'm asserting this and asking why not. And then I'm giving you a hint. You want to think about the direction field. Okay? And since we're just worried about the interval from negative 1 to 1, of course here's t, and here's y, right? So we just think about the direction field between negative 1 and 1. What's it look like, and where does something happen that makes it impossible to follow the direction field all the way from some values between negative 1 and 1 to some others, okay? So the question is, are there pairs of t values for which we can't follow the direction field? Let's say pairs of t values A and B, and that's not stated very well. I should have said, are there intervals of the t-axis, intervals A, B of the t-axis, for which you can't follow the direction field from some point where t equals A to some point where t equals B. Okay? So it's like, is there an A here maybe and a B here, such that at some point up here, we can't follow the direction field
You can't
to
take
get to the point here. I'm sorry?
You can't take the natural log of 0.
You're trying to solve the equation. This is an equation that we assume is unsolvable, and we've got to use theoretical methods.
Well,
Now, you say you can't take the natural log of 0. Yes, that's going to be related to the solution, but I want you to think in terms of the direction field, because we want to have a general. This is just a very simple example of something general, okay? So what you've done is good, okay? But that's just a specific example. The direction field of this equation reveals something about the condition for the intervals on which you expect a solution, okay? And we don't expect a solution on the interval negative 1, 1, okay? And it comes down to, yeah, if you try to solve the equation, you find that you've got to take a natural log, and 0's in here, so the natural log can't be defined, okay? Okay, well, in this specific example, that's great, okay? Well, another thing you can see is that
you can't divide by
this
0.
isn't defined if t equals 0. T equals 0 is in this interval, right?
Right.
Why does that mess things up? In terms of the direction field.